China already had the China-Pakistan economic corridor on India's western border. Now, Beijing is working on another major connectivity project, this time on India's eastern doorstep. The proposed China-Myanmar-Bangladesh economic corridor could give China direct access to Bay of Bengal, strengthen its influence in South Asia, and potentially reshape the strategic balance around India. But why is China suddenly reviving this project? For years, China has been expanding its Belt and Road Initiative through ports, highways, railways, and industrial corridors across Asia. One of the biggest successes has been the China Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC, which connects Western China to Pakistan's Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea. Now, Beijing wants something similar on India's eastern flank. The new proposal is called China-Myanmar-Bangladesh Economic Corridor or CMBC. It would connect China's Yunnan province with Myanmar before reaching Bangladesh and the Bay of Bengal, creating another strategic trade route for Chinese goods and investments. Interestingly, this isn't entirely a new idea. More than a decade ago, China had proposed the Bangladesh China India Myanmar Economic Corridor or BCIM, which included India. But after relations with New Delhi and Beijing deteriorating, especially following the 2020 Galwan clash, India distanced itself from the project because of security concerns and its opposition to China's Belt and Road Initiative. Now, China has effectively revived the concept, but without India in it. So, why is this corridor mattering so much? First, geography. China's economy depends heavily on sea routes passing through the Strait of Malacca. In any future conflict, especially in Indo-Pacific, the route could become vulnerable. A corridor through Myanmar and Bangladesh would give Beijing another pathway to Bay of Bengal, reducing its dependence on traditional shipping lanes while expanding its economic and strategic footprint closer to India. Second, influence. Bangladesh has emerged as one of China's fastest growing economic partners, while Myanmar has long been central to Beijing's regional strategy despite its ongoing civil conflict. By investing in roads, railways, ports, and industrial infrastructure, China hopes to deepen its influence in both countries and integrate them closely to its regional supply chains. But the project also faces serious challenges. Myanmar remains engulfed in civil war, with many proposed routes passing through areas controlled by ethnic armed groups. Political instability, security risks, and uncertain financing could delay or even derail the corridor despite China's ambitions. So, where does India stand? Strategically, New Delhi is watching the development very closely. A China backed corridor on India's eastern border combined with CPEC on the western side could increase Beijing's economic and geopolitical presence around India. That's why India has been investing heavily on its own connectivity initiatives such as the Kaladan Multimodal Transit Transport Project, broader infrastructure in Northeast, and Border Act East policy to strengthen links with Southeast Asia. At the same time, India continues to deepen ties with Bangladesh and maintain engagement with Myanmar, recognizing that strong bilateral relationships will be critical in shaping the future of this region. So, is this just another infrastructure project? Not really. It is a part of a much bigger geopolitical contest unfolding across South Asia and Indo-Pacific, where roads, railways, and ports are becoming strategic assets just as important as military bases.